to associate owls with...
They have big eyes to see.
What? Athena, yes, right. So Athena is the goddess of wisdom, and her mark is the owl. Yeah. I'm Tex Duray, and I teach upper school English at MICDS, Marion Student Country Day School. Films are, and having the students create trailers and films, it creates interest, and that's fun. But if they don't know, if you just throw them into the film environment, then that can create problems, because then they don't produce the kind of work that they're happy with. They don't feel proud about it. So they get excited at the beginning, but then there's no payoff. So one of the things we have to do is scaffold that to where we have a screenshot project where the kids are pulling screenshots out of The Great Gatsby or out of Blade Runner or out of a movie and saying, all right, this is what these visuals are meaning, and they're basically creating a visual essay. And we can either do that in YouTube Creator, or we can do that in Prezi, which obviously is a presentation mode that also has movement in it, so it has that gestural piece. But it gets it to think about the communication of ideas differently. That then builds into this video game class. The way we bring that in is we watch these trailers, I assign these video games as homework, they go home and they play them, and then they have to construct their own video game. And it starts very early. We read books, Haunting of Hill House, and we watch movie interpretations of The Haunting by Robert Wise. And we talk about the visual, and we talk about the spatial, and then we're looking at clips along the way in shorter films. As they're finding out what makes a genre. And then that transitions into a creative writing piece where they're writing stories that then feed into this video games. And then we're just using freeware. We're using Mediator, we're using Unity, which is a 3D video game system. And so they have this story that they've written. And now they have to think, how much choice do I want to give my reader? So that they're having to manipulate the visuals, they're having to manipulate the oral components, they're having to manipulate linguistic. None of them really have a point system to them. They're all about unpacking the experience. Isn't that cool? That's fun. It's not fun. It's a little fun.